You know, some cars aren't just cars, they're legends. And when Mazda brought us the RX-7 years ago, it wasn't just another sports car, it was a statement. It was sleek, lightweight, and had that unforgettable rotary engine that made every drive feel alive. Fast forward to today, and guess what? The RX-7 is coming back for 2026, and this time it's arriving with a mix of nostalgia and futuristic upgrades that are going to blow people away. The first thing everyone's talking about is the design. Mazda has always been known for its Kodo design language, that whole philosophy of motion and soul. The new RX-7 keeps that DNA but sharpens it for the future. Picture those classic curves of the original RX-7, but more aggressive, more aerodynamic, and with those razor-thin LED lights that scream modern performance. It's low, wide, and muscular, like it's ready to pounce even when it's standing still. Honestly, it's one of those cars you'd want to park outside your house just to stare at all day. But here's where things get really interesting. The engine. Mazda is finally blending the past with the future by introducing a hybrid rotary setup. Yes, the rotary engine is back, but now it's paired with an electric motor for extra punch and efficiency. The beauty of this setup is that it keeps the signature high-revving excitement of the rotary while adding instant torque from the electric side. It's like the best of both worlds. Imagine stepping on the pedal and getting that smooth, continuous surge that only a rotary can give, but with the lightning-fast response of electric power. It feels like Mazda built this car not just for enthusiasts, but also for a new generation that cares about performance and the environment. Now, here's something I didn't expect. The RX-7 is getting a hint of versatility. Mazda has teased that this won't just be a track toy or a Sunday driver. It's getting off-road driving modes, a slightly raised suspension option, and advanced traction control that makes it surprisingly capable outside the city. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not turning into an SUV, but imagine being able to take your RX-7 on a winding mountain road or a scenic dirt trail without worrying. That's something the old RX-7 never offered, and it shows how Mazda is thinking about lifestyle driving, not just speed. Step inside, and you'll find an interior that feels like Mazda has really been listening to what drivers want today. The cockpit is clean and driver-focused, with a digital cluster that changes themes depending on the driving mode. Sport, eco, off-road, you name it. The infotainment screen is wide and intuitive, with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, of course. But what makes it stand out is how premium it feels. Think soft-touch materials, minimalist design, and just enough buttons so you're not lost in menus. They've managed to blend the sporty vibe with everyday comfort, so whether you're hitting the track or just commuting, it feels right. And let's not forget those bolstered seats that hug you during sharp turns. Classic RX-7 spirit. And what about the price? Well, Mazda hasn't put an official sticker on it yet, but the word is that it'll start somewhere in the $45,000 to $50,000 range. That's actually kind of shocking, because for what it's offering, hybrid performance, advanced tech, and that legendary RX-7 badge, it feels like a bargain compared to other sports cars in the market. Mazda seems to know their audience, people who want an icon, but one that's still somewhat accessible. Now, if you're wondering how it compares to past models, here's the deal. The old RX-7 was all about lightweight fun, a raw connection between car and driver. This new one keeps that spirit alive but updates it for the modern world. It's more refined, more versatile, and definitely more futuristic. Think of it like this. The old RX-7 was that rebellious teenager, wild and untamed, while the new RX-7 feels like that same person all grown up, still adventurous, but wiser and sharper. For longtime fans, it's going to feel like a reunion with an old friend. For new drivers, it's going to feel like discovering something fresh and exciting. And that's what makes the 2026 Mazda RX-7 so special. It's not just a comeback, it's an evolution. So whether you're here for the rotary nostalgia, the hybrid innovation, or just that jaw-dropping design, one thing's for sure. Mazda has managed to take a legend and make it relevant again. The RX-7 isn't just back, it's ready to lead the pack into the future.